welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be doing a review over the Josie Maran Vibrancy. I have already tried this, that's why I'm not doing a first impressions, but this is the, I don't know if I just fully said it, the Josie Maran Vibrancy Argan Oil Fluid Foundation. I'm right now in the shade Euphoric RG20. It is just a hair bit dark for me, but nothing, you know, concealer and bronzer can't fix. So this is what the packaging looks like overall. Glass, but it's not like that heavy thick glass, so it is very, you know, lightweight, but it is still glass. It's rose gold, very pretty, has a pump, and you get, I think, you get 1 fluid ounce. I'm gonna read from the box right quick. It says that it is organic argan oil. There are organic ingredients, paraben-free, gluten-free, cruelty-free. This package is recyclable. There are no synthetic fragrances, fragrance-free, dermatologist tested, clinically tested, allergy tested. Okay, I was going to read from the actual Sephora website, but right now it's got some stuff on the back of it, so I'll just read from it. Using a revolutionary cold pressed process to preserve the hand-selected ingredients, Vibrancy feeds and energizes your skin with the essential nutrients it craves. This lightweight, medium to full coverage formula is carefully curated for sensitive skin and designed to interact and adapt to the movements of your skin with delicate fluidity for a vibrant, smooth, supple baby skin finish that is alive with energy and color. So we will test that out. This is a $45 foundation, you know, so a little pretty pricey, but not as expensive as some, so it is kind of affordable but still expensive. You can get this at Sephora's website, and also the Josie Maran website. I'll have both websites linked below with the link to this. It's come in 14 shades, which is actually pretty good. A lot of them come with, I think, like sometimes less than 10. So 14 is like a pretty good number, so you can kind of pick a shade. Or if you're like me, you pick 2 shades and then you mix them together, if that's something you want to do. Mine is RG20, which is, I think, light with a neutral undertone. I do have Awakened RG45, I'm not sure, but it's medium with neutral undertone. So usually I'm about like a goldeny, yellowish kind of undertone, but a lot of the times I will be like a neutral because I do have pinkiness, but I also have that golden. So this one matches me pretty well. I know that the Awakened one on self-tan, it matches me like absolutely perfect. So I am going to go in with a beauty sponge on my left side of my face and then a brush on the right side of my face just to see if it makes a difference with which one, the coverage and yada yada. But I just have my moisturizer on as always, but I don't have a primer or anything on. It says to shake very well. And I'm just going to start out with 1 pump so we can see there's 1 good pump. So we're just going to see the how much 1 pump will cover my face. And I know that on the box it says how to use it. It says start at the center of your face and blend and press Vibrancy into your skin, working outward in sections. But it says if desired, layer for additional coverage. So that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to dab it on my brush. Get my mirror. So we're just going to start right here on the inner, press, and then work outward. So that was 1 full pump to the side of my face. So if you have like very like non-problematic skin and you just want to like even out your skin tone, then you could definitely sorry, get away with one layer. I can still see this little itty bitty guy peeking out just a little bit, but as you can tell, it definitely covered up the redness on my cheeks and just completely changed the color. So it is evened out and it's very light right now, but overall it doesn't seep into my pores. It's actually covered over top of them because my pores are pretty big. So I'm just going to do another full pump, and I'm going to go in with a brush. This is from RC Cosmetics. This is just a flat top angled kabuki brush. Doesn't have like a particular name. It came in a set. This is the cleanest one I have of the brushes. Because I don't normally use these brushes. I usually just use a sponge for my foundation, so I haven't cleaned them in a while. And so I do have a couple acne little spots majorly right here. I have a little bit right here. So start in the middle and then we'll go outward. I don't know if you can tell, this side did cover up. This is really dark for me. Like, I don't know if you can tell on camera. I'm hitting everything. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but in person this is about 2 shades darker. A shade to 2 shades darker than my neck. But I don't see any brush strokes. It literally just looks like my skin. There was whenever I started doing like this, or definitely just pat it in, and there won't be any brush streaks. It covered up this pimple right here, which is very dry, and I don't know if you can tell, but it doesn't like look dry like that. Foundation's stuck on it. I do have like a little pimple head thingy swollen right here. Of course that's not going to cover the bump of it, but it covered the color of it. I don't know if you can tell too, but this did cover up my dark circles on this side more than it did on this side with the sponge. Of course with this one is more coverage than the sponge, just because that's typical, it's going to happen. I'm pretty satisfied with this side. I really don't want to add another layer to this one. I do still have some product left, so I'm just going to take the rest of that product right there, which is about a half a pump, and I'm going to take my sponge and apply it to the left side. Go in with another little quarter to half pump, just to show you all the buildability of this on this side, because where this one is less covered. So buildability, it does not look cakey. It actually covered up my pimple that time over here. Yeah, besides the actual color shade match, it's fine. So I'm gonna definitely say that this is more for dry skinned people. If you have oily skin, I don't know, I don't think that you'll be able to use this, honestly. This is not something I would recommend for you, but you could definitely go try it out. You might like it. If you have like combination skin, then you could probably get away with this, but if you have oily skin, I feel like the glow and the oil that's already inside the foundation is just going to make your oil worse. But if you have really dry skin, definitely try this foundation out. You can definitely shear this out if you want to, like with a sponge, or you can definitely build this up with a sponge or a brush. This is definitely like can be a full coverage foundation, but it can also be like a sheer, because you can definitely shear this out and it'd be beautiful as well on the skin if you're just wanting to like even out your skin tone. But you can definitely build this up to be full coverage as well. So I'm gonna let this dry and then I'm gonna put on the rest of my face, and then I'll talk to you in just a second. Okay, so I just kept it very simple, just some lips, some mascara, eyeliner, did my brows, I did a little bit of contour with a little bit of bronzing, not much at all. And well, of course, and some concealer. Looks like that glow that I was having before has seeped a little bit more, so it's not as glowy, which now it looks extremely natural versus before where it was a little bit more. It just still hasn't completely set in. It took me about 20 minutes to do my foundation. It's not completely set in. I would say that it's going to take about like 15 to 20 more minutes and then it'll set in completely. Right now it is about 10:30, 11ish. It's like almost 11. So we're going to say that it is 11 and that's what time we're going to set it by. So I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to test the longevity of it. It doesn't like say anything on the box or the websites about how long it's supposed to last, so we're just going to test it out just to see for our own purposes. So I'm going to test the longevity of it. I'm going to test the luminosity to see if it like any oils sleep through, because I'm not an oily person, but to see if it makes me oily or if it stays like this or gets more glowy. So we're going to test that, and then I'm also going to, right after I'm finished with this clip, insert pictures of non-flash and flash pictures so you can tell the difference. Coverage, like I said, you can make this sheer, you can definitely build it up to full coverage, and again, buildability, you can definitely do that without it looking cakey. So yeah, I'll check back with you in a few hours. So the lighting is a little bit down because it is extremely cloudy because it's about to rain. Do a check-in before I ended up leaving because I gotta run a few errands. I have an appointment too. So it is about 2 o'clock right now, so it's been 3 hours. So you can see the glow of it has just seeped in beautifully. So it's just overall like my skin looks healthy and glowy. That dry patch, it still hasn't seeped through. The makeup looks gorgeous with it, honestly. I think it looks better because it's set now. There's still like a little bit, it doesn't fully set just because of the foundation it is, but it is set quite a bit and it looks beautiful. I can't really tell any of my dry skin. It literally just looks like my skin tone, just very healthy and glowy and even. So I'm going to hop off here and I'm going to go to my appointment and run some errands, and I will check with you afterward. Okay, so this is the final update. It is 8 o'clock right now, so it's been 9 hours since I've had this on, and it does not look that well because I did go to physical therapy earlier and I had to lay on the bed on my stomach, so my face was against the pillow, so a lot of it actually came off because of the different workouts that we're doing. So it's off on my chin, it's a little bit off on my cheeks, it's a little off on my nose, and right here on this parts of my cheeks. But on my forehead, it still looks really good. It still looks glowy. This is like there's nothing here left whatsoever. If you can tell how red my chin is. And it is starting, I don't know if it's from me laying down or because of how long it's been, but right through here, like right through here, you can definitely tell that it is makeup-y, like it's dry. I don't know if you all can tell. So I don't know if that was just because of the pillow or if it was because of the foundation itself. But it never oxidized, it never looked extremely oily, it always looked luminous, it never looked, got no excess oil coming off. I would definitely say this is about a 5-hour wear foundation, 6-hour wear. Probably not past the 6-hour mark. Maybe if you shear it out, you can wear this all night. If you have full coverage, I definitely say it was not past like a 6-hour wear. Because like I said, I have physical therapy, so it rubbed it off a little bit and it rained. Face got a little bit wet. So yeah, I would not say that this is not, I would say that this is not an all day wear type of foundation. Overall, it is very beautiful, very luminous, very gorgeous. Like, it just sets and looks beautiful on the skin. But overall, it's still, from the rest of my face besides this little area where I barely have any and it's dry right here, ignoring this, for the rest of my face, it absolutely looks really good still, and it's been like 9 hours. So I would definitely say that this is about a 6-hour wear foundation. I wouldn't go past that. But overall, I do recommend this foundation. It is really pretty. I mean, I recommend it. It's really pretty. But yeah, any additional thoughts, questions that you have on it that I may not have addressed, let me know down below in the comments and I'll answer them. If there's any other foundations that you would like for me to do a review on, to get any future ones coming out, or any that have already been that I've not done on my channel, let me know and I will get them. But yeah, let me know any future videos. But I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone.